What's up? It's TrypFPV. I just got early access to a brand new video game and I wanted to show you guys this. This is TrypFPV, brand new drone simulator developed out of France. All kinds of cool stuff though. They're really focused on cinematic and freestyle. There's racing in here as well, but lots of these little events and scenarios that are set up to allow you to practice cinematic filming and all sorts of different styles. It's pretty cool though. They've got these set up where you can chase different types of AI, allow you to do all sorts of different things. This map's got several different events and you can just jump right to them. Makes it easy where you don't have to like fly all around or get the timing just right. You can just jump right to the event and then quickly and easily restart it as many times as you want. This guy seems to be having trouble getting up the ramp. Quads feel very realistic to me, especially the 5-inch freestyle quad. Really happy with the way it felt. It flew. Just felt really locked into me. There were a couple of the events that I had to go really fast for, and I picked a faster quad, but for most of the time, the 5-inch freestyle was just about perfect. They make it easy to adjust your camera angle too. You just press up and down on the keyboard to get it where you want it to go, which is pretty convenient. I'm playing everything with my Tango 2, a quick easy setup. They do a little tutorial at the beginning that walks you through how to map all your sticks. Yeah, so here's a wingsuit mission. You gotta have a fast quad for this. A regular 5-inch freestyle is not gonna keep up with these guys. You gotta have quite a lot of camera tilt too. Pretty awesome though, just very dynamic feel. There's nothing else out there that I've played that is anything like this. Uncrash was one of the first I saw that added like motion and things to really chase around, and this seems to have taken on that and gone a little bit further. They've got a bunch of these challenges in here as well. The challenges are essentially racing to me though. Banging gates isn't really my thing, but bunch of these challenges you can do at varying levels of difficulty to check little boxes if that's your thing. But I can hit the easy ones pretty well. First try. This one will be a little bit more difficult. Get back on the right drone. Get the camera angle right. That 37 seems pretty good. Oh, too slow. It's kind of interesting. It's a little hard to see on this course, but there's actually quite a bit of wind in this game. Something else that I haven't seen in any other sims out there for quads anyway. There's quite a bit of wind. It's hard to see on this level, but it is moving across the face of the mountain. And then in the desert, it's actually pretty easy to see. You can actually see drifts of sand that kind of give you an indication of where the wind is blowing. But it's usually not that obvious until you have like a crosswind and it's starting to blow you past the gate you're trying to hit. More challenges. These are just, again, they're basically racing. So it's great for honing your skills and just getting better and better at things, but I really enjoy the other aspects of this game, which are going to be the more cinematic chasing and those types of yeah, here we go, some wingsuit. Quad's too slow. This is what happens when you get a quad that just cannot keep up. I'm using the regular freestyle quad here. And even at full speed, it just can't do it. Second attempt. Almost caught up, but they just pull away. And at this point, I'm realizing I gotta switch quads. You can create your own quads as well. It's basically starting with a set of presets, and you just duplicate one of the presets, and then you can go in and start tweaking things yourself. I really did like that feel of that cinematic vibe, though. Bouncing off of rocks. Launching and starting these is kind of difficult sometimes. They always start you in a hover, and if your throttle's not in just the right position, then you don't start it exactly right. You tend to fall and bounce on the grass. It's still a lot of fun, and they make it so easy to restart. Get back in it if you want. Decided to go exploring at this point. I'm in the super fast quad, and I got my camera tilt cranked to the max, and I decided to go take a look around and see what I could see, check the boundaries and the edges of the maps, get a feel for how far you can go. I really enjoy cruising though. Being able to go fast and rip across the ground is a lot of fun to me. And I'm seeing all these different lines. I will say, gliding into the ground is not a great experience in this, as in real life. You tend to hit the ground and you're not sure why you're facing in the direction you're facing after you hit it. The game is absolutely stunning though. The graphics are beautiful. It is still early. I think they're doing an early release this week, and there's still some polish that could be there. Like the DVR functionality works, it records, but playback is a little long. But I see a lot of potential here. New maps coming, new challenges, all sorts of fun stuff. I think right up here I'm going to come up and probably get to the edge of the world. Nice when your lipos don't explode when you full throttle. Yeah, so this kind of catches me off guard. That's the edge of the world. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Do some bridge surfing. I love how there's seemingly flowers everywhere. The closer you get to the ground, the more you start seeing them. The level of detail in this game is just insanely good, though. Oh, there's the edge of the map. Oh god, I'm stuck. Oh. And I'm hitting the edge of the map here because I've been going full throttle for like 5 minutes. But these maps are humongous. I think they're biggest maps of any sim I've played, with the exception of Grand Theft Auto drone mod. Alright, let's find something else to get into. So this is an actual race. Figure I'd try all the modes, even though I'm not a huge race guy, but here we go. I do love ripping ridges. Definitely one of the prettiest sims I've played too. This is right up there with Uncrashed in the graphics department, just gorgeous. It was actually a little bit more than my old rig could handle. There were, like, if I turned everything up to ultra, I had issues with the sun glare and lens flare on the sun, but otherwise the game seemed pretty solid. There were a couple issues where the OSD would disappear, like not come back until I reloaded or switched levels, but everything's stable. I didn't have any crashing or anything like that. Lots of fun though, just so many different things to explore and try. It's definitely worthwhile. I think they're selling it for only 12 bucks right now, which is dirt cheap. I highly recommend it. Just to go check it out because it's only 12 bucks. And if you get time practicing like this, instead of breaking your drones, I'm just checking out all the different scenarios they have set up, see what they got, kind of explore around. Something else that I noticed about this is they do have like a predetermined course where they go, but the buggies are definitely driven by AI and they drive a little different each time. You'll see them crash and spin out quite a bit, even get off course or drive off into the rocks and get hung up, stop and turn around. It's pretty neat, interesting because it helps keep it a little different even if they're on the same track. no need for turtle mode. When you crash into the ground, you can pretty much just roll or flip yourself right back over and take off again. Look, pyramids. Out. It's another place where you can sort of get a feel for the scale of how big these maps are. I flew out and across this desert to hit the edge of the map. I was playing with my daughter earlier, and we flew and flew for like 10 minutes. Finally hit the edge of the map. It's like the mountain ridge in the distance is the edge. You go far enough, you get to the edge of the sand, and then the mountain range in the distance is actually like lower poly texture. It looks normal from here, but when you get right up on it, it looks a little strange. Pretty amazing though. I love the scale. They did a great job getting the levels so big. I mean, this guy just drives out of the desert. It goes and goes and goes and goes. Honestly, I got no idea where this dude's even going. I think he's just drunk. More races they call challenges. Nah, I don't want to race. Anyway, check it out. TrypFPV. It's on Steam. It's only $12 this week. Next week they said price will go up a little bit, but it's early access, so come get some.